Welcome to Arcade Sunday. This video is in response to Josh of Drinking Games with Josh, and the challenge is playing Kung Fu Master but only using punch. Let's see how I do.
It's Arcade Sunday. Okay, so no actual audio or voice audio was recorded during this gameplay. So I thought I would splice some in afterwards and maybe just comment on what I've been doing here. Getting psyched up there. Okay, there are other games obviously playing in the background here. One is Ketsui, as you can hear that annoying beeping sound. That's locking on to targets. In any event, Kung Fu Master is something I did play a lot of when I was growing up. We had it at our local small arcade, so it was basically just a bicycle ride away from an afternoon of gaming, so I was quite lucky, I suppose. So yeah, we did actually, back in those days even, try to push for high scoring games using punch only, because as you can see there's more points, well not as you can see, but there are more points awarded for punch rather than a kick. So punches are also much shorter range. Oh, that shouldn't have happened. Punch is much shorter range too, so it makes it much more difficult to not get caught by the enemies, etc. and avoid getting attacked. Okay, so into the end of the first stage, onto the second stage. Right, so again, a complete punch strategy is totally possible in this game. As I'm demonstrating with this game, I missed that for some reason, but luckily was able to get out of the way. My routine's a bit messed up now, but I think I'll come back into it shortly. Yeah, so those little guys are a pain in the butt usually, especially on later levels. They start to jump, and you will see when I get to, I think, stage 4, they do cause a bit of havoc, but there's a way around it, which I'll demonstrate at that point. Okay, so coming to the end of the boss, pretty easy. I shouldn't have got hits here at all, but I did, and luckily I didn't die there. That was pretty close, but anyway, walk through that. Okay, now you gotta love the little intro coming out here. Pardon the sound, it does sound strange occasionally. I'm not sure why. There's something in the emulation for irem games, but the game itself plays perfectly, so that's a good thing. Alright, so I have got some little plastic box on the top of the control panel with coins in it, and it sounds like I'm really smacking my cabinet, but it's actually this little plastic box bouncing up and down, so sorry about that. Okay, I'm about halfway through the stage now, the third stage, and yeah, boss should be coming soon. Again, pretty easy to do. I think the first 2 bosses are pretty easy with punch. The third 2 is, if you follow the routine, as I'll show you shortly, it's actually very, very easy to complete the third boss with punch only, which is coming shortly. Punch him in the face, and then I accidentally hit the kick button there for a second. Apologies, but it is the only time it happens, and it didn't really help me at all in this scenario, so I won't count that. Okay, so floor 4 is getting a bit more tricky. Again, pause, go. Totally possible with punch only. Pause, go. It's just to stop those butterflies from chasing you. They kind of follow you, you know, like the basic AI of the day. It was actually pretty deadly, honestly. And yeah, did well to get through there without getting hit by a single poison butterfly, so it's great to pick up all those extra points. That's also great. Yeah, sigh of relief. Okay, and now these little guys may start to jump. I can't remember. It's only in stage. Next stage. Wow, that Ketsui is so loud. Okay, punch, 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 punch. Just walk straight up to him and punch him. Force him into the back there. Just force him. Start punching him in the stomach. Carry on. You've got him in the corner. He's dead. There we go. Easy. When you know how. Another sigh of relief. Quite can be quite a tough challenge, and I walk straight through him, so that's great. So we're going into the final floor, where things get a bit tricky. Okay, in this stage, yeah, all the guys will start jumping. So the way around this is, especially on this stage here, to not jump or not react to them. In other words, just duck. They will bounce off your head and not really cause much damage at all. So keep that in mind. You will get damaged slightly, but you won't. So you rather let them fall on your head than jump out of the way, because it'll just make you die. And you'll see only lost a little bit of power, which is not bad. The frequency of these knife throws also is much higher on this stage. Obviously, they really want to try and kill you off on stage 5, as is really evident by the frequency of those knife throws. I try to work out a pattern as to the high or low throw that they do, and I just can't seem to figure it out, but well, not on the fly anyway. So if anybody knows what the frequency of the knife throws are, that would be great to know. I think it's just totally random, honestly. Okay, so it's trying to be a bit tricky. My power is super low at this point. Clearly, this is kind of the end of me there, and that laugh is too funny. Too good. So yeah, basically, this boss really does sort of become the end of me, unfortunately, and not really sure whether I can make it through with punch. That boss, usually I use a combination of low kick and jump kick and kick to get rid of him. He's quite a tricky enemy. In fact, he's most definitely the hardest enemy in this game, obviously. It's the final boss after all. Oh, that was good. Right, so I'm going to go towards the end. Again, power is very low. Not really able to get past that guy. And here's the last attempt. But yeah, what a great game though. It's really something that's succeeded to keep my attention over all these years. Just to think how old this game is. It's so playable. It's just such a fun game. So pure. So arcade. It's brilliant. And believe it or not, so much skill is involved in this game. You know, it might just look like you punch and kick, but there's a lot more to it than it. Okay, well, we've got no chance of killing this boss, but I tried to give him a jump punch and didn't work. Anyway, thanks for watching. That is my attempt at a punch-only game of Kung Fu Master. Thanks for the challenge, Josh from Drinking Games with Josh. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Arcade Sunday out.